Hi, welcome back. Aurum here. Today we'll continue our playthrough in Genshin Impact, Durin Story Quest. Durin Story Quest, yes. In the last video, we finished Act 4, and we actually seen like possibility of what happened if certain thing lead to Durin, not lead, but different kind of option if we do different thing to what happened to Durin currently. Like if Durin come back to Simulanka, that's it. Nothing happened to him. He just gone. I don't know. The real counterpart, the actual Durin, just went sleep for some reason. And the other option was if a wanderer remove himself from Durin life, which turned out making Durin, of course, the reason one of the reason many Durin become the way he is today was because of the help of a wanderer back then, Simulanka. That was the first step, and after that, wanderer also the one who introduced Durin to at least Teyvat when for the first time, I guess, the one who leading him. So if wanderer remove himself from Durin life, Durin become Shadow Durin, or maybe still the thing. Basically, the actual Durin is probably born again because of the sign, as we know of back then in uh, 5.8 or something, the one with Windbloom Festival. That was the reason Albedo did what he did was because he sensed. Technically, the sign was there during Simulanka. I remember Albedo and Wanderer talk. No, I don't know if it's Wanderer or Albedo. The one who talk about the Durin heart in Dragon Spine was beating or something. So yeah, that's basically one of the solution that Albedo was thinking of in order to make the Durin a tragedy. The Mondstadt event in the past doesn't happen again. If just in case Durin are reborn. So the third option was just follow through, and that third option is basically continuing to the next day, which is today. In the end, we just waiting for Albedo to come back to Mondstadt, I guess. So we send letter to him in Nod-Krai. I don't know why we not just go to Nod-Krai, searching for Albedo. Or I mean, we begin our story in Nod-Krai technically, but fine, I guess. On the other note, like I said, I read the like we seen in the first part of Act 4, which is 2 video ago. I read the Little Witch and the Undying Flame, the Undying Fire. We still have no idea who the author is. I thought they're gonna explain that in uh, Durin story. Maybe it's probably right now in Act 5. Not to mention, before I started, no, before I do daily in the morning, I saw Paimon as usual telling us that the letter from Favonius that has arrived, and it said that Albedo is waiting in somewhere. I don't know where. I forgot. Let's see where we're gonna meet with Albedo. But yeah, beside that, uh, Barbelot. When we back to the book, uh, Barbelot talk again. I don't know if this is actually story Barbelot or the actual Barbelot inhibiting Dodoko, just like what happened during the festival. But I believe Paimon was asking. I don't know if Paimon asking for her future or actually our traveler future. But the point is, Barbelot didn't really answer. I don't know something. I mean, obviously something gonna happen, but I don't know why we even need to confirm that with Barbelot. Anyway, let's start our Act 5, the final act for this Turin story quest. So yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Usually, I just remember, usually when we do a story quest, there always been part that was animated, either 3D animation, okay, they allowed by outside, yet either a 3D animation or a 2D animation style. We haven't seen those, so basically, we're probably gonna see that at the end, I think. Hopefully. I don't know what I did. Let's see. I forgot. Like hour from now, which means 9 plus 8 will be 17, which is morning. I think I was supposed to do this. I forgot. Transform 1. 16. Oh, yeah, that's so like the arrival. And so, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Oh, Dragon Spine. So, yeah, we're gonna meet with everyone. I thought we're gonna just. Okay, no. So, the title is still the magic known as storytelling. So, if we go to just like this, for example, let's pick a random 120. So, the thing called storytelling is basically this one. Should you be trapped in the Wendell's land? That's probably the title for the subtitle for the Draco Rubedo chapter. Okay. Anyway, following the clue from the previous chapter, you head to Dragon's Spine to to find Albedo. It seems the mysterious around Durin are about to be revealed, but the trial prepared by fate are waiting for you as well. Waiting for him. Okay, maybe the thing that Barbelot was talking about is actually about this thing. I don't know. Maybe. But why me? I remember when I said that our blessing back then during Simulanka was special. Ali's the one who said that, I think. So I still don't know. Oh, this one, isn't this the workshop? But why the game said everyone? I thought only Albedo and maybe Durin and Wanderer.
これが
It is.
例のドゥリンかい
Oh yeah, is this the first time Wanderer in Dragon Spine, I guess?
モンドで復活したのがあのドラゴンだったらここに住む人々はどんな災いに見舞われただろうね
I mean, are you hoping the dragon to went to Inazuma? Anyway, what am I saying?
ドゥリンはここの大英雄だね
Yes, what? Yeah, why are you so nice? What
ち
happened?
ょっと羨ましくなっただけだ
Okay.
誰にでも英雄になれるチャンスがあるわけじゃない
Yeah, I mean, imagine if Wanderer become. I don't know. Why did A thinking when she decided to make Wanderer in the first place?
ほとん
A
どアルベ
prototype,
ド
I
の
guess.
おかげだけどね。
I mean,
だが
just
今や大英雄の君を覚えている人もこれだけということか
okay. What?
そう思うと羨ましくなくなった
お前な
Albedo.
旅人パイモン、そしてカサッチさんもドゥリンのことを覚えているんだね。つまりこの記憶喪失の現象は親しい間柄の友達までは広がっていない。
How your experiment in Nod-Krai? I don't remember what you gonna do actually at the end of our conquest. I just talk about. Yeah, I don't
それ
remember.
なら僕の記憶も完全なはずだ。
アルベド、
How do you know?
やっと来たなアルベド聞きたいことが山ほどあるんだ
These three characters, the last time we see them, not the last time, but in the Archon quest, was all of them in Nod-Krai, and now all of them together with us in Dragon Spine. How fast The travel time between. Yeah, actually, that I don't think it's a day. Just because the actual real life date is moved by a day doesn't mean that the actual in-game length from Nod-Krai to Mondstadt took about a day. I think it's longer than that. I just don't exactly know. Why am I
君
saying
も
this?
来てたんだね。
I mean, what are you saying? You said that yourself. You said this at the beginning. What I'll be the first word again. This one.
旅人、パイモン、そしてカサッチさん
So,
も
Soto
ドリンの
Kasachi.
ことを覚えているんだね。
Exactly say
つまり、
Kasachi.
この
Why are you asking the same thing twice?
彼の身に起こったことについて、僕はなんとなく見当がついている。君はどうだ？
We know already. So the reason because of the fate, because of the the name Durin. But let's see what Albedo has to say.
ジン団長からこの前起きたことについて聞いたよ。確かに僕なりの考えはある。まずは情報を共有しよう。
Yeah, let's go to the secret base, I guess. Not here. Oh no, you're talking about that here. Okay,
彼の
sure.
体は至って正常だよ。アビスの力を抑制するための体の働きも安定しているし、特に崩壊するような兆しは見ら
This
れ
is
ない。
interesting because I just realized. I thought Albedo and Durin are together in Nod-Krai. So why when we see Albedo, now when we see Durin for the first time in the story, Albedo was doing something else. Why not both of them like telling each other about what happened? I don't know. Maybe actually I don't know. And not to mention, I guess no. We still don't know what happened in the red tape. I forgot to mention is Wanderer was talking about episode 6 or something. I don't know. The red tape stop. I hope it is connected to whatever Dottore is, just in case. Which means, like I said before in the last video, that the requirement for Luna 4 Act 7, you need to finish Durin story quest. But we'll see.
つまり錬金術の観点からは問題ないってことか？
アビスの力が勝手に暴走しているというより、彼の主体的な意志と肉体のつながりが失われつつあるというべきかもしれない。
Okay, the connection between his will.
もしこのまま主体的な意志を失えば、ドゥリンの体は生物的な本能と体内のアビスの力に支配されてしまう。
And they become the Abyssal Durin.
本には魔女の集いについて書かれていた。ドゥリンの件に関しては複数人の魔女が関わったそうだ。
Yes. Oh yeah, forgot. Yes.
僕なりに一つ推測があ
Interesting
る。
note. Arc 5, I think the title will be The Sage Witch, which is a Radiant Daughter, Gold, which also interesting because Albedo here. Let's see how Gold Blessing took place in the story, in the book version.
東亜世界のドゥリンは雪山のドゥリンに取って代わってこの世界に生まれてきた。これはつまり片方のドゥリンがもう片方のドゥリンの運命を書き換えるということになる。
Yeah. Okay, I remember something. I remember that Wanderer said that the Durin in the real Durin is dead. I mean, yes, but I think but then again, the real Durin is gonna be will reborn. So when basically this Durin, we can change. How do what am I gonna say? It's basically, in a sense, it's not really defying fate because just imagine Durin reborn. This Durin, the giant dragon, but instead of become Durin again, it's become current our Durin. So that technically still the only difference is what he gonna do. Like we don't know what. I mean, I think we're fairly certain that the real Durin, the dragon Durin, what he gonna do if he was reborn, right? So that's basically maybe the fates say, oh, this is not the same as the thing that we written about your fate Durin. So they decided, nope, must change. But we'll see what
こ
we're
れ
gonna
を実
do.
現するには錬金術だけでは足りなかったのかもしれない。
I mean, considering that the current gold is one of the shade, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
バーベロスさんの先生術と僕の先生の錬金術、アリスさんの魔法を同時に使う必要がある。
Wait a minute, my teacher? I mean, gold is technically your teacher, yes, but also she is anyway.
先生術の予言を知って僕とドゥリンは雪山のドゥリンの問題を完全に
Oh,
解
this
決
is
す
the
る方
event,
法を
yeah.
思いついたんだ。
Yeah, this is the event in 5 point something, I don't know, remember, like I said. The permanent, not really permanent, basically everyone will experience it. It's not really, the event itself is not really wind bloom, but I
だけど
guess
どうやらこれすらも彼女たちの計画のうちだったみたいだね。思惑通り僕は錬金術の部分を遂行した。
if this is their plan, then how did technically you are the one who come up with the idea. So I guess because we have someone like Barbelot who know the future, who can foresee the future, or maybe Alice. I don't know what Alice's ability is, but fourth wall breaker, I don't know.
残るは
Ah, the magic. Okay. Sure, I don't get it, but
さっきカサッチさんが運命に関する理論について話していたけど、テイワットの運命に影響を与えられる
right.
魔法がどんなものか
No
僕
wonder.
にはわからない。
I remember something again.
でもこの本の中にその答えがあるのは確かだ。
Okay, so remember when I said that, oh, Barbelot and Anya was talking about Durin name and fate back then in Simulanka. I said like that. I don't remember at the time. I thought it was us, a traveler, the one who listening to their conversation back then. But now I remember because of what Albeda said here. It was the player. We actually seeing the scene as the player, but during that actual scene in Simulanka event back in 2024, the one who actually see the POV we're looking at when Anya stalking with Barbelot was actually Wanderer. I forgot about that. So the one who knew is not a traveler, the one who knew about Durin fate technically, because of the conversation between Barbelot and Anya. It was actually Wanderer. So that's why when Wanderer come up with this idea last episode, last video also, it makes sense now. I just forgot about that. Anyway, I don't read this for this. What kind of magic? But I've started and so within this book. Remember about Alice's magic? Alice says something about the second strongest spell. I said something about that. I don't remember when. When did I say about second strongest spell again? I think it's in the book actually, the Little Witch. Let's go check the Little Witch. I think I remember reading that in the book that say the second strongest spell. I will check.
この本を完成させるようア リスがオイラたちに言ってきたのは、その魔法を完成させるためってことだよな。
Okay, exposition Paimon.
実際に運命を書き換えられる魔法。
Mhm.
時間がない。本を貸してくれ。
So what the trigger? Is it you, Albedo? The trigger
これ
this
からの物
time?
語は僕と関係があるはずだ。
Yeah.
つまり次の章を開く思い出は僕のところにあるかもしれない。
Then the narrator talking. What do you mean, Paimon?
大きな木には折れた枝があり、その断面は塔から飛び出た枝とぴったり合いました。
This is really loud outside, so I'm gonna close the window. Anyway, what I was saying? The giant tree was home to a broken branch in the shape of its splinter arm, perfectly balanced the castle wall. The castle wall is technically Simulanka.
折れた枝に自らをつなぎ合わせて、そこに身を置きなさい。
Wait, why is unknown
そう
voice?
すれば、
Not
塔
narrator.
の外の日差しや雨の恵みを受けられる。
Wait a minute. It's unknown voice. Why not narrator?
大きな木には折れた枝に自らをつなぎ合わせて、そこに身を置きなさい。そうすれば、
Okay.
塔
Why is... I thought Anya was the narrator. Now become unknown voice. I don't know.
しかし、まずは強力な粘土を見つけて、切り口を覆った方がいいのかもしれません。
Stick? I guess
やっぱりね。
clay? Oh, the clay. Albedo. Okay. We're gonna immediately enter the story. Okay. And I blend the scar of the break. Solution.
竜の子は風の導きを受け、
I mean, it has two
錬
meaning.
金
An
工房
actual
へとやってきました。
chemical solution or
出迎
the
え
word
てくれた
solution.
のは粘土のお人形さん。知恵の魔法使いが作った子供でした。お母さんの冷酷なまでの知恵を受け継いだ彼は、一見とても穏やかです。
It's always the dog form.
お人形さんは
Okay, so look at that.
悪霊が
Albedo
もたらす
actually
災いを
have
解
albedo
決すると
face.
決め、竜の子のこ
Unlike
とも
us,
助けてくれること
become
に
the
なりま
dog
した。
and Kasachi become cat. Everything looks huge.
ここは
I was gonna check the book, by the way. I thought we were gonna wait for when we enter, but let's see.
この空間に映し出されているのは錬金術を研究する場所のはずだ。
Cliche.
でも
Okay.
この物語の作者は錬金術に対して少々偏見があるみたいだね。
So the title, solution, is it an actual word for solution or actually a chemical solution, which is, you know, when two and you combine multiple things into, I mean, you know, it's chemistry anyway. Wait,
アルベド
wait, albedo? Actually not albedo? On the head or something?
この姿は
Toy,
一
okay.
体
Why do you like that? Okay, we haven't seen the toy one, so I guess, yeah, makes sense. One of each have different form.
言い忘れてたんだけど、この物語に登場するキャラクターの姿は、デュ
Okay.
リンがオイラたちに対して持ってる印
This
象が
is
反映されてるんだ。
Navia and Nilo actually the exact NPC model as the one in the Simulanka. I mean, technically this is the toy, but they actually add the detail for albedo, you know, character, which is different. Then I feel bad for Nilo and Navia now.
なんとか
You
人の
also
形にはなってるね。
a cat.
カサッチさんも見た目が変わったね。
cat guy.
つまり僕もカサッチさんもこの物語のキャラクターという
The
わけか。
Japanese word doesn't say anything about cat guy, but fine. This is just English exclusive.
でも旅人とパイモン、ドゥリン本人は変わっていない。
Yeah, we are actually Dodoko as well.
君たち
Just
は
like the witches,
ちょっと特殊な存在のようだね。
technically in the story. Uh-huh.
僕も気になったけど、彼ら自身も分かってないみたいだ。
This is foreshadowing.
今はひとまず、ストーリーをどう進めるか考えよう。
Yeah, I've been saying this, but our character here, Paimon, Traveler, and Durin, is not technically part of the story. We are outside influence, which means we don't really have. I don't know actually. I think this is important. This is the third time, actually the second time technically, that the game mentioned about why we different. The first time was when Wander asking the same question. So yeah, I think this thing will come into play soon. Anyway, let's moving around. I want to check the book. I think it has something to do. I remember reading the second strongest spell in the book. I forgot to mention that when I during the yesterday during the as usual hidden path when you move a book. But yeah, I forgot to mention that yesterday during the book reading, not reading session, explanation session.
一行は隠し通路を見つけました。
See, it's the narrator again.
緻密
Wait a
に
minute.
作られた道はどうやら別の素
Maybe
敵
I
な
at
章へ
least
と
remember.
つながっているようです。
I forgot actually when Anya given us a hint, the state always said unknown voice instead of narrator, or it always been narrator. I don't remember. Maybe it is always unknown voice. I just don't remember. I'm not paying attention to the name.
それなら早く行ってみよう。もう一つの章、
Okay, what is it? A mirror?
でもこの章はまだ書かれていません。
Oh,
物語のない空白には進めません。
okay. No wonder it's
じゃあこの道は何なんだよ。
okay.
すぐに諦めるなんて作家としては良くないんじゃないか。
So Anya have different. I mean, compared to the other witches, she actually write story.
これはみんなちょっとこっちに来て。
Isn't it the thing in Durin chess?
粘土のお人形さんは悪竜の心臓を
Oh,
見
the
つけ
evil
ました。
dragon heart.
悪竜はずいぶん前に息を引き取ったはずなのに、その心臓は未だに
this is the
鼓動
event.
し、温かさも増しているではあり
Yeah,
ません
this is
か。
basically this is the interpretation of the heart in Dragon Spine before it before become Durin, the Koran Durin, this Durin.
お人形さんはすぐに分かりました。
Uh-huh.
これは予言の通り、悪竜がいつか復活することを意味しているのです。さらに、お母さんがお人形さんに残した知恵は、この心臓を
I mean, this is the exact
竜の
story
子に
during
移植し、彼を生まれ変わらせるという方法に可能性を見出しま
this
した。
is not different than the one we seen in that story, the Archon quest.
こうすることで、初めて悪竜の心臓は止まり、竜の子も悪竜の物語を継承できると思っ
This is
たのです。
exactly what I want to say. But I don't have to. But basically, I said, Durin will be reborn, right? We know that. But instead of reborn, I mean, technically, that's the point of what Albedo did back then in the Archon quest during the 5-point egg or something. I don't remember which version. But why then? It's still not work. I mean, technically, Albedo said something about magic, but we will see. Yeah, but so this Arc 5, the beginning of Arc 5, is actually the same event. I mean, interpreting the event that happened during that one Archon quest about Durin.
アルベドが僕を生まれ変わらせてく
Yeah,
れた時の
exactly.
話をしてるのかな
Yes, thank you for saying that. That's basically what I say.
これが難題への答えなら、とっくに終わったことのはず
Yeah,
だ。
exactly.
どうして今もなお、
Yep.
ドゥリンは徐々に忘れられていくんだろう。
Yeah, you said something about magic, Albedo. Maybe it is that. Or maybe something else.
他の可能性はないのかい
Okay, so... Yeah, my biggest question, like I said yesterday, is how this book able to see the future if this was made years ago? Unless it isn't, it does not. I want to see the actual reason for it. I hope we're gonna see that.
うん。僕ももう少し周りを見てみたい。
Look at the connection.
前へ進まなければ竜の子は
What is
忘
that?
れ去られてしまいます。
Destroy, fuse. I mean, we remember what we did. We actually fuse. So if we choose destroy, I wonder what's gonna happen. Something I wanna check first before. What is this place?
この道が塔に戻る道だよな。
Okay.
塔に戻る。
Is it this again? What happened last time? Why we have this option again?
そこに戻るっていう
Yeah,
のは
exactly.
問題から全部逃げてまるで何もなかったみたいに過ごすってこと
Oh,
だぞ。
so it's an option again. This one is faster than last time.
そうだ
Okay.
ね。
But I don't see the option. The -0 thing. I don't see the thing. I thought we can explore that. So let's see. It's actually a wall here.
し
Like
かし
this.
物語のない空白には進めません。
We have 4 ink left. If we use 3 here, there's 1 left. So what is that one? Can we still going? Oh no, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna get out here just in case. I wanna check the book like I said for a second here. Just a second. I remember about second strong spell, but I don't know what context in the story it was about. Like, I think I read that. I forgot to mention it in The Little Witch and the Undying Fire. I remember. Oh yeah, speaking of something, I forgot. Because I believe, like I said, because of what happened last episode, no, like the beginning of Act 4, when I searched it, when we actually get this book, I found out that the volume 1 was technically made by Alice. And Alice says something like this: the Morphe law. Technically, it's not Morphe, it's Murphy law. The law that said if something bad, if you worry about something bad, no, I don't exactly know the exact word. Basically, the worst case scenario, if you think about worst case scenario, then those things probably gonna happen or something like that. This Murphy law is only applied in Earth. How did Alice know about Murphy law? The term, at least. The name, even. So, yeah, who is Alice? Anyway, let's see. I remember. Also, I forgot to mention Archon and Virtual, but it's nothing to do with the Archon we have here. Also, why 7 as well? Interesting. Wait, which chapter is this? This is chapter 2, which means Barbelot. Okay. I remember something about second strongest spell, but I don't remember when. I mean, where. I think I read that part. I think when we're talking with Octavia, I believe. Blah 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 blah. Oh, maybe volume 7. The little wish, breath, magic, kindling, flame to go out, apocalypse, 100 of year, empty husk, ethereal. No, I don't see it. Is it the beginning? There's something about I forgot. Where is it? I didn't write I didn't write the note about a second. I think maybe the one with the Barbello thing. Where is the second strongest spell? Afterwards formula for terror and technique. Side effect, moon, familiar, self-like, night carnival, apex, resident, romantic, undying fire, moon, bonfire, and mortal, take over. Maybe Nicole Fart actually, because Nicole was the one that was, I don't know, I think I remember Nicole, something about Nicole, about the second strongest spell. I don't remember when. Wait, maybe is it not here? I think, is it here or the conversation between the witches back in Act 2 actually? Yeah, maybe it's not here. I just misremember. Yeah, I don't think it's here. Yeah, I've forgot. I think I remember now. I think Alice mentioned for that she not borrow. She Nicole basically learned the second strongest spell by Alice or something during the witch meeting in Act 2. Maybe I don't actually I forgot. I don't remember. Let's just ignore the second strongest
前へ
spell
進まなければ
for a
竜の子
second.
は忘れ去られてしまいます。
Let's choose the world option first. Let's actually destroy the evil dragon heart because this is not
こ
happen.
の心臓を直接壊すこ
The
と
thing
は
that we
でき
did
ないのか
is
な。
actually fuse. That's what happened in the actual Archon quest back then in 5 point something.
モンドに災いが訪れるのも、僕が自分の物語を残せないのも、この心臓が完全に死んでないからだ
I
よ
think
ね。
I remember Albedo say something that we cannot actually technically destroy Durin heart or something. It will always come back unless I think that's something. Yeah.
もしこの物語の中で、この心臓を完全に壊せたなら
Let's see what happened if we actually able to do that here. I mean, the signal is not actual. It's just
アリスさんの
interpretation.
魔法は本当に理論さえも超える可能性をはらんでいるのか
It was impossible.
という
Like
と
yeah,
ころだね。
exactly. But let's see.
面白いアイディア。
Look at this.
試
Look
して
at
みたい
him.
なら、
Smug face.
僕は反対しない。
Let's see what happened. I want actually the reason I chose this is just to see because this is the interpretation, right? So we're gonna see what happened if in the story version we able to destroy the heart and what's gonna happen to actual Durin. Funny enough, we don't see Durin here, the mini Durin. Yeah, where is
やっ
mini
ぱり
Durin?
僕は、君たちにまで忘れられてしまうのは怖い。それを防ぐためなら、どんなことだって試してみたい。
Where's mini? Yeah, why we don't see mini Durin?
でも、僕一人じゃ破壊できるかどうか。みんな、もう一度助けてくれる？一緒にこの心臓を徹底的に壊してほしいんだ。
Let's see what's gonna happen. Yep. The prophecy.
友人たちの助けを借りて、
はい
竜の子はありったけの力で悪竜の心臓を破壊しました。
This is the same scene when when Wanderer forget when Wanderer remove himself into Durin life.
こうすれば塔の外には自分の物語しか残らないと思ったのです。しかし悪竜の心臓は大木の根のようなもの。
Okay, it's different
地上の
different
枝を切り
narration.
倒しても滅ぼせはしません。それどころか別の枝を接続する可能性さえ潰してしまったのです。
Wait, so the heart is just one of the things. So where the actual? Okay.
絡み合った根っこは凍土に潜り、再び芽が出るのを待つことになりました。一方、根を失った枝は頼りを失い、次第に枯れていってしまいました。結局、竜の子の物語は消えてしまい、塔の外には悪竜の物語だけが残ったのでした。
I mean, yeah, Mini Durin still Mini Durin. It doesn't become Durin. I mean, the Durin playable character. If we didn't do the fusing thing that with alchemy.
僕は誰？
これが
But this is the same scene for this one.
こうして物語は終わりを告げ、竜の子は自身の姿を失い、
So the story over.
悪竜の影しか
Wait,
見
so
えな
are you
くな
saying
ったと
if
さ。
we didn't fuse Durin with the whole thing in Archon Quest, Durin will just go back to Simulanka or something? Okay.
チューリンがまずい。これからどうすればいいんだ？
I mean, yeah, we're gonna rewrite. Tetetot, tetetot.
そうね。こういうこともある。
The end is the same as
しっ
if
かり物語の中を探検して、
uh,
可能性を見つけ出さないといけないの。
didn't become part of Dorian life. So I'm not sure. So that's, I guess. So let's do what we actually did in real life, which is fusing the
前
thing.
へ進まなければ、竜の子は忘れ去られてしまいます。
Let's see. Let's click here again. I remember after we did this, Paimon will say something. Oh, never mind. They just immediately. No.
悪竜の心臓はこの間も鼓動し続け、竜の子の懐に入り込める日を待っていました。
Okay.
なんとしてもこのステップは完遂しないといけないみたい
Yep.
だね。
Let's just do what we did before. After this, basically blank. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I know what will happen. Something to do with gold.
これから何が起きようと、ドゥリンはきっと僕たち全員の助けが必要だ。みんな、準備はいいかい？
Okay, you. Wait, is there another spot? Let's go. I thought, is there another? I think this was, so this area over here, this is basically Albedo room in Mondstadt headquarters, the not funniest headquarters. So this is how Durin see Albedo room, I guess. I don't see anything else. Oh, what's that over there? That's Durin. Okay, so that's there we. Okay, so since this is interpretation of the room, I guess at the time Durin actually hiding. So there you are over there. Can we actually see you? Hello. What are you doing here?
やっぱりここにいたんだね。
Are you hiding? I saying where are you? So it's finally okay. Thank you for the option to not do this immediately. I mean the
やあ、こんにちは。
yeah.
シビリュー、どうしてこんなところに隠れてるの？
In
みんなを怖がらせないようにと思って、ずっとここに隠れてたの。
yeah, just like before, exactly.
もしかして緊張してる？
緊張？うん、緊張はしてるよ。でも、ワクワクしてる。
粘土のお人形さんと話し合って、僕は悪竜を抑え込んで一人の人間になろうとしてる。人間になったらきっとたくさんの友達ができるし、有意義なことがたくさんできるはずでしょ。
確かにたくさんの友達ができて素敵な経験もたくさんできる。
よかった。でも粘土のお人形さんから人間になるのはとても難しいって聞いて不安になって。
Is it the last time we're gonna heard a mini Durin voice?
そう、本当に人間になってから君はもっと大きな困難に直面することになる。
そうなの？
でも友達が助けてくれる。
Actually, so the two thing that I find funny is Wanderer cat model here and Kirara model was the the box. She's talking from the box, by the way, the sound echoing inside. Anyway,
だったら怖くないね。
I wish we see more of that
不
Kirara.
思議だね。君と話をしてたら僕も怖くなくなってきたよ。準備はいい？
人間になる準備できたよ。
I really wish we got the flying Durin that as a pet, you know, the following thing, the object like
粘土のお人形さんは悪竜の心臓を見つけました。
wait what?
悪竜はずいぶん
Why
前
we
に
listen
息を
I
引
thought
き
we
取ったはずなのに、その心臓は未だに鼓動し、温かさも増しているではあ
Wait,
りま
don't
せ
tell
ん
me
か。
this is the right one. I should probably.
お人形さんはすぐにわかりました。
Why are we continuing the story?
これは予言の通り、悪竜がいつか復活することを意味しているのです。
Why we actually
さらに
to use an extra
お
dialogue?
母さんがお人形さんに残した知恵は、この心臓を竜の子に移植し、彼を生まれ変わらせるという方法に可能性を見出しました。
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
こう
think.
することで
I mean, it what
初めて
happened, I guess.
悪竜の心臓は止まり、竜の子も悪竜の物語を継
Because,
承
so
できると
because
思
of
っ
that,
た
there
の
will
で
be
す。
one Durin technically, so it's not conflicted with the Fate.
竜の子は悪竜の心臓を抱き、新たな命が誕生しました。
Wait, is this the actual thing we
悪
supposed
竜
to
の
do?
心臓は竜の子の胸の中で鼓動し、
Maybe I should. What if I
竜
do
の
the
子の
fusing
魂
first?
が
Now I
それ
don't
を
know.
導きます。
What?
予言は
But it's not an
やは
option.
り現実になったのでした。
I thought.
しかしそれは運命が書き換えられ、
Wait,
竜の子
this
が
is the event. Yeah,
新しい
we see
人生
that.
を手
But
に入れ
I
たと
thought
いうこ
we
とでもありまし
the
た。
talking to Mini Durin was an extra.
やっとハッピーエンドにたどり着いたな。これで最後の一歩も完了だよな。やっ
Uh,
と物
wait,
語の完
what?
成だぞ。
That was the actual choice? Talking to me. Then okay, I make a mistake. Why? So what happened if you do the? I guess I think I know what happened. So if we actually just choose to do the fusing, Albedo probably gonna say, where is Mini Durin? Something asking the question, and then we actually gonna search for Mini Durin after that, and then this event happen immediately. So I think, yeah, I don't think it changed anything. You just skip a step where Albedo asking about where is Mini Durin. I think, I don't know. Now I need to check if other choose yes first. I don't know. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's not finished actually. Like I said, like we said, the event after this is that people start forgetting about Durin. That still happen. Technically, we haven't seen that from the book perspective.
ああ、
生まれ変わった竜の子は再び旅に出ました。物語は
So
ま
we
だ
have
まだ
two
続
Durin
く。
now. Where's the other Durin? Where's the mini Durin?
まだ終わってないのか？
I mean, Faimon, we currently want to know what happened. I mean, we know that. I mean, it's not the
こ
end.
こからが本当に重要なところかもしれない。本当の意味での
Where is
最後の
Durin
一歩
now?
だよ。
Did he turn into Durin? But it's supposed to be to Durin then.
運命というものがそれほどまでの手だれなら見せてもらおうじゃないか。
Okay, but I need to check the. Okay, if only I can load my save file.
みんな真剣だな。
Where is Mini Durin, by the way? That's Durin talking, the actual Durin.
どうしたのデュリン。
悪竜の心臓と竜の子は一体となりましたが、
Yep.
その中に秘められた暗黒
I
の
need to
力が
see
消
other
えたわけではありませ
perspective
ん。
now. Other playthrough. If someone actually choose the -3.
彼は勇敢にもこの力を抑え込むのでしょうか、それとも立ち止まるでしょうか。
なんだよそれ。もちろん抑え込むに決まってるだろ。
残された時間はわずか。
What the?
竜の子は勇敢にもこの力を抑え込むのでしょうか。
Why did voice change as if
それ
this
と
was
も立ち止まるでしょうか。
what happened with the narrator?
おい、どうしたんだよ。
Yeah, what I think, what I said. Wait, but we don't have enough. I wanna choose the bad ending.
しかし物語のない空白には進めません。
I mean, I have wait. I cannot even choose. Oh, if I don't go there. I wanna see the bad ending. That's weird. So before this choice with this option, we have 4 ink. Now we have 3, but I remember it said minus,
毎日が物語の
but
新しい
it's supposed to be minus 3.
ページをめくってしまう
But why
前
we
に
have still
一つ一つの景色や注釈をちゃんと味わっておきたい。
which is weird. I don't understand why. Ooh, this one is different again.
竜の子が立ち止まると
No, it's the
体内
same.
の暗黒の力が
Become
湧
the
き上が
shadow
って
of
き
the
ました。
actual Durin, something like that. And then Durin will say, "Is this me? Who am I?"
抑え込まれることのなかっ
Same
た
scene,
暗黒の
but
力は
different
何もかもを飲
narrator
み込んで
narration.
しまいました。竜の子の
Mhm.
魂までも結局竜の子の物語は
This one is
消え
same.
てしまい、
これが僕。
But it,
こうして物語は終わりを告げ、
デュリンがもうこれからどう。
yeah, we've seen. Hello, Alice. Thank you for interrupting the story. So why the voice, the narrator, the Anya voice,
こういうこともある。
just like
だから
Alice,
しっか
as
り
if
物
it
語の
was
中を探
in
検
the
して
radio or
可能
something,
性を見つけ出さないといけ
I
ない
mean,
の。
in a communication device, a long-range communication device. I want to know what happened if we chose the -3. Huh? Okay. But it said I don't have enough ink. Wait, the ink count is weird, right? I'm supposed to have 1 ink left, but why I have 3? And this one is 4, so I don't know. I don't have enough ink.
竜の子とその仲間、真っ白の
Yeah, what happened with
空白。
narrator voice? Is this actually Anya then? Like Anya essence still here, linger in the book, last bit before she die or something?
なんだ。あ、イン
the ink was wrong in the first place, Paimon. When we chose, technically I didn't choose the -3. I chose to talk to Durin, but if we choose the -3, we're supposed to have 1 ink left. So if we choose to talk to Durin, I guess we -1. But even then, we still don't have more than. We need 4. But if we choose to talk to Albedo, we probably have 1 left. It's lower than more lower than 3. But still, the point is we still don't have enough ink.
インクを使い切ったら物語も書けなくなるのかい？
That's actually when Alice gonna come, I think.
とっくにそんな予感がしてたよ。
Who decided the amount of ink needed?
みんなどうしたんだ？
物語を書くためのインクが尽きた。この先にある章は真っ白の空白。
Makes sense. Alice, see? Alice show up.
そうね。こういうこともある。
Is this a wrong
だか
option?
らしっかり物語の中を探検して可能性を見つけ出さないといけない
Wait,
の。
so that's not the right answer. Wait a minute. I mean, I know that. Okay, thankfully I chose this because now I thought this was
どうい
the.
うことだ？これでアビスの力を抑え
Yeah,
込めるはずじゃない
we
の
need
か？
more ink.
なんで物語が進まないん
Yeah,
だ？
so that's actually the only choice we can do anyway. At least for now. So this is where gold make an appearance as Dodoko.
アビスの力を抑え
Size
込むことも
which, where are you?
この物語では一つの事件とみなされるんだ。つまり実現するにはインクを消耗して書かないといけない。
It's present power count as an event. Yeah, in the book.
じゃあどうすればいいんだ？オイラたちがもっと節約してればよかったのか？
If only so the only thing I can think of is the blessing. You remember the blessing used 2 ink, right? What if we choose 1 ink? Anyway.
これっぽっちのインクでどうやっていいエンディングなんか書けばいいんだよ。
It's just not time for the story. Yeah, what about the other way, the one where the block area, the blind,
それも
the
そうか。
blank
これ
page.
はもともとドゥリンの物語だ。普通に生きている限り終わりを迎えることはない。
What? Why you wanna say that? I don't know. Why? Okay.
そういう1対1の関係であればこんな推測が成り立つんじゃないかな。
Yeah, something like that. How this story connected Durin fate? Who create this book? This because of I don't know. I wanna see gold. We're gonna see gold. Where's gold?
ドゥリンとは魔女 M が書いたキャラクターであり、ずっと魔女 M の物語の中に生きている。
I see, makes sense.
テイワットに来てからもおそらくこの点は変わっていない。
I see. Okay. Go on.
ドラゴンスパインのドゥリンの代わりにドゥリンを復活させるという行為はドゥリンの物語をドラゴンスパインのドゥリンの運命に接続してその運命を書き換えることに他ならない。でも物語と運命には本質的な違いがある。テイワットではあらゆる生き物の運命はすでに紡がれていて決まった軌道に沿って進んでいく。そう、バーベロスさんが教えてくれたことを
I
覚え
mean,
ているかい？
Furina and Pokalor did the impossible. At least, I think they did.
それならドゥリンの物語には
Ah, so I see.
ドゥリンは徐々にこの世界とのつながりを失い忘れ去られていく。体内のアビスの力も暴走し始めた。それはこの物語を書いていた作者のインクがもうすぐなくなるから これ以上は書き続けられないというこ
But
とな
I
んじゃない
find
か
it
な。
interesting. How did Anya know about the future? Unless, I don't know.
どうやらとても優秀な友人に出会ったようだ。
Are you Anya? So you're still alive then?
そんなことはどうだっていい。助けたいのか、それとも邪魔をしたいのか。
You're asking the narrator.
物語は
See, what is
こ
this?
こまで。もう限界だ。
Why your
君た
voice?
ちはどうする？
僕は最後は
It's up to you, yeah, but every single time I the one who make a choice. The player, not traveler.
まだお母さんの物語から離れられていなかったなんて。
Yeah, something I
思ってもみ
have
なかっ
hard
た。
to believe is this story of Durin has
だったら行ってみたい。
been foreshadowed by Alice, basically in the past. How did Alice know about? I mean, Anya, not Alice. How did Anya know about all of these? Unless, of course, with the help of the other witches. We still haven't seen a sage witch, by the way. Where is gold? Where the
未完
Draco
成の章
gold?
この物語の外にある空白へ。
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The blank page. We still haven't go into this location.
アリスの魔法が具体的にどんな仕組みなのかはオイラたちにもよくわからない
So
けど、
basically, we write the ending ourselves without the ink or something.
デュリンは物語の中の登場人物ってことだろ？勝手に物語の外に行くのは危険すぎないか？
There's no option. I mean, if something wrong, we just go back here, flip back the thing that Alice has been doing. Paimon, you forgot.
怖くないよ。
この答えはドゥリン自身で検証しないといけないみたいだね。
いいだろう。ドゥリンを阻むものが何であろうと、僕たちがぶっ壊してやればいい。
Okay, Wanderer. I see. What's we gonna do? We're actually walking, finally. I thought the door was still a wall. Before we do that. So what is this option? I mean, I know what this option is too. This is endure and control the thing. But, yeah, nothing. So the narrator thing, why Anya sound like either that she far away or she using the communication? I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me, I cannot
形のない壁は
see the
ま
voice.
るで存在そのものの境界。越えることはできません。それはどんな意志なのでしょう。
Oh, we need to. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
確かに存在の境界に火が入ったのでした。
前へ進み続けないと。
I don't know what happened with the mini Durin. Mini Durin just disappeared, and we still have no answer for why our appearance is not changed in the story as well. Oh, what the? Gold?
先に物語はありません。
Why the voice? What is happening?
何も感じない。
前を向いて。君の精神と知恵は純粋な魂から生まれたものだ。君は意識のない虚無の存在じゃない。
力が出ない。
立って。君の骨と肉は 僕によって作り上げられた。君は空想の存在じゃない。
僕は本当に生きてるの？
ああ、この先へ進むといい。君は僕と同じ完全な生命だ。
The sound just.
何のつながりも
Is this the
感じら
Squidward?
れない。
Remember Squidward?
君は一
Time
人じゃない
travel to the what space?
少なくとも僕は友達に数えていいだろう。
Can we just walk into random direction?
何も思い出せない。僕は
Walking in circle, by the way.
君の名前はドゥリン。この名前を覚えている者はたくさんいる。
Reclaim your
僕の名前は
true self. That's the title.
ドゥリン。
The subtitle. I mean the object.
行け
The objective.
走れ。この世界の運命は誰のことも待ってくれやしない。
Siri. Reclaim yourself. Did I just miss a text?
願いを叶えるんだよ。
Oh, I'm talking.
僕
I
の
just missed
願い
something. Whatever Durin was gonna say. Okay.
デリン、あなたの物語はまだ終わってない。
Yes. Let's Paimon. No one talking again? Can we drop? Oh, we can. Oh, what happened if we actually below this thing? What thing? We need to go upstairs. Okay. I cannot jump, so I just made thing longer. There's no option to super speed. I mean, sprinting. Oh, okay. I just saw up the thing. It's not over yet. I mean, it is not over. This is the witch meeting again.
どうして私の提案に沈黙するの？
物語を未完成の運命に接続し、本来の運命を書き換えることで物語を続けさせる。
Oh, so this is the okay. So this is when Anya making this book with help of the witch, the other witch, I think. You want to graft your story into this unfinished. Uh-huh.
確かに天才的な考え方ね。でもこの物語が続いていけるかどうかは作者が筆を取り続けるかにかかってる。
だが予言にあるあの時間はまだ
Yes,
数百年も先
exactly.
だ。
How the book? Yeah, Anya is really die at the time of the actual Durin.
なるほど。
So what you did? Are you putting your heart into the book or something, Anya?
私の知識が未熟すぎるせいで錬金術という偉大な知恵に非現実的な期待を託しすぎたのか
That
と思
means
う。
all the event, the albedo stuff, all of this was part of the prophecy. Interesting. So when Babylon say the prophecy was a century away, they're talking about the revival of the Teyvat Durin, the actual Durin, you know.
あるいは
It's
私
still
が
long,
後天の
and that
星
is
々
the
の
chance
先まで
to
見通せ
turning
ない
Durin
から
story, basically.
予言の裏に隠された秘密を正しく理解できてないのかなって。まさか一番の課題が私の時間だったとはね。
何にせよ、これは面白い実験だ。学術的な観点から言えば、君の提案を否定はできない。
So, Rico Robin voice. Anyway, what I'm saying is, what I'm gonna say is, oh, as I said before, when this took place, Babylon says century ago, so this could be before. I hope this is before Cataclysm, because I don't understand if this is after, since we know Rene's daughter become part of the sinner, and maybe to the witches the sinner doesn't really mean anything. I don't know, maybe I don't know, we don't know. I don't know if this, I don't know even at this point Albedo already born or not. So
予言はいつか必ず実現する。星々と共に時間を超えてゆくものは必ずある。
not to mention, if this is Barbelot voice, she always been old for years. I mean, how are you, Barbelot? You always have been an old, you know, an actual, like out of all the character here, I feel like Barbelot kind of remind me of the actual witches, you know, because of the voice and like old people, grandma voice.
アリス、みんなにはもう助
Ah,
け
so
られ
this is
て
the
ばかり
thing.
だけど、もう一つわがままを言っていい？もう一度君の魔法の力で少なくとも
What
予
is
言が
Alice's
実現す
power?
る時まで
I feel like Alice is
彼の物語を
how
続けてもらえないかな？
is Alice? Like I feel like out of all the character here, Alice is the one that the most mysterious. I don't know. Like what, magic? What magic?
寿命を伸ばすってこと？
Yeah, this is exactly what we're gonna do.
いや、
Okay, no.
レインドットが教えてくれたよ。生死は多分この世で最も強固な法則だ。
The louder governing life. Interesting. Wait, what happened? They're gone. It's just Alice and Anya now.
人の生死もこの世界もすべては
Yeah,
運
so
命
you
に
want
よ
to
っ
put
て
your
定
soul
められてる。
into a book or something. That's why narrator exists, I guess.
その法則を無理に破ろうとすると、人ではない道へと導かれてしまうかもしれない。そんなのは嫌。私はちゃんと人間の姿で最後を
It's
迎
funny
えたいの。
that when Anya is still young, the voice, Barbelot, like I said, Barbelot still have the old voice, the old witch voice. And even today, in the present day, Barbelot still have the same old voice. Who is Barbelot as well? Yeah, we don't know anything. Why Alice also sound this exactly the same? I don't know, even this Klee already born here. I still think Klee is not Alice's daughter in a sense that it's a born from, you know, human interaction. Anyway, I don't know. The whole Hexen Circle, I want to know more about them. Even more now because of what happened here
それって
during
つまり、
during story quest.
この筆を未来に送ってくれない？
What? Okay. Into the future?
なるほどね。確かに方法はないわけじゃない。
I don't know, Alice, you can do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
物語の魔法ならあなたの代わりに書き続けてくれる。
Story magic.
でもこの魔法を使うには十分な量の文字を学習させなきゃ。
Okay.
それってどれか
残りのすべての人生をかけて準備しなきゃいけないくらい膨大な量よ。それに魔法があっても一筋縄ではいかないかも。
Like writing story? Is this before she made all the things she create? Like the
残
Boar
せる文字は
Princess?
有限だけど、この世
And,
界
you
は
know,
ずっ
the
と
stuff.
変化し続けてる。いつかはあなたが残した文字をすべて使ってもこの世界のすべてを表現しきれないかもしれない。 そうなると物語は中断されてしまう。
試してみる価値はある。
I don't know what they're saying, but I think they said this is, I don't know actually. Hey, this is the same location in Simulanka. Oh, it's actually her, yeah. This is the old Anya. I see the voice.
あいや、もう何年も経ったのにまだ。ここ数年で災いの影響も薄れてきた。
Oh,
あなたは静かな晩年を過ご
I
せたはず
see.
なのに。
Confirmation. So yeah, when Anya was young, it was before the calamity, before the cataclysm. So that's why Rinin daughter is there. Makes sense. So yeah, the Rinin daughter we see during the meeting is actually before she become a sinner. Makes sense. Okay. Thank you for making the timeline make sense.
シムランカの世界を離れたら、あの子はもっと厄介な状況に直面することになる。物語を続け
Wait,
る
is
た
he
め
still
に
the same
は
voice actor? I remember
素
during
材がもっと
Simulanka,
必要なんだよ。
Anya voiced by different voice actor when she was old, or maybe I mistaken her with someone else. I don't remember.
さほど重要じゃないディテールは省略するしかない。
どうしてあの子を物語の世界から外へ出してテイワットの運命にさらそうとするの？物語の中に残しておいてもいいんじゃない？それなら私の魔法で運命の呪いも解いてあげられるし、素敵なエンディングを迎えられるのに。
How so? Anya planned this whole story. Then how did? So why did my blessing is special? I still don't know about that. I mean that actually the trigger of Durin becoming Durin in the book in Simulanka. Is that also part of Anya? I don't know.
そうだね。確かに童話の中では、女
Hey,
神に願い事をすれば、
isn't that
木も
wonder
本
how do you?
物の男の子になるし、ずっと幸せに暮らしましたとさ。で、
I mean,
終わらせ
maybe
られて
you're
し
talking
まう。
about Pinocchio or something.
童話ってそういうエンディングが多いけ
Yeah,
ど、
that's actually a good question.
主人公はその後
What happened after
ど
the
んな
story
ことを経
book
験し
end?
たのかなって
There should be more
考え
in
た
real
こと
life
は
at
な
least.
い？
それは。
アリス、
But it's not important.
君は
Technically.
どう思う？作家にとって一番の心残りとは何か？
Making a never-ending story.
最後まで書ききれなかった物語を残してしまうこと？
The opposite of what I said. Okay.
それも説得力のある答えだね。それを一番の心残りとみなす作家も多い。でも私は違う。私にとっての一番の心残りは、
Yeah, what I
私
said,
が書い
never-ending
た物語
story.
に必ず終わりを用意してあげなきゃいけないことなんだ。
No, I'm not what I said, but I wanted to make a never-ending story. Basically, the same meaning in a sense. Anyway,
あいや、
is this how you said Anya? I thought it's
あいや、
Aya,
あいや、あいや。
not Anya. Aya. Okay.
どれほど魅力的なキャラクターも物語が終わりを迎えてしまった時、すべての可能性が奪われてしまう。
I mean, they shine in a different way remembered by other people,
物語
who read the
は
story.
彼らにとって
Technically, their character
決
immortal.
して抜け出せない運命になってしまうんだ。
Makes sense.
でも、もし私が握っているペン
Okay,
を
that's interesting.
物語の
Can you
中
do
の
that?
人物に渡して
Put the character
彼自
What
身
if-
に物語を書かせることができたら
basically turning the creation into a creator. Turning what? Become a god. Durin become a god
それって
of the story, you know.
君の言う通り私が残せる文字は限られてる。この魔法じゃ予言が実現するまで物語を続けるだけでほぼ限界だろうね。でも君の魔法を借りて一部の完成済みの物語をインクに戻す方法を見つけたんだよ。
Oh, the one that we used, the ink?
インクはあの子が使える魔法の媒体。
Oof, we just used. Wait a minute.
自分の思った通
But
り
then-
に物語を書き続ける
But we
力
we
を
used the ink
あの子に与えてあげればいいんだ。
since the beginning. We should probably save the ink at the end or something. Then, okay, this actually connect to the question of why Durin during the whole arc, Durin, Paimon, and Traveler have is technically not part of the story. It's like an outsider. Basically, become a writer, but then again, it changed some of the story element, like when we visit the witch meeting, when we hatch the egg. So if we don't do that, the thing still do the way it is, then up to that point, I mean, up to the end. So basically, we still have the full ink if we don't intervene to the. I mean, let's see what we're gonna do after this.
物語ってすごく不思議な存在だと思う。もしあの子がこの物語のすべてを経験し、
Oh, that's
そ
the
の
whole
中
thing that.
で何度も自分の
So I
願いを
I
残
still don't
せ
know
たなら、
the option. I remember in the Act 1 and 2, we actually we choose something. I don't know if that matter in the whole grand scheme of things. Like,
たとえ私が途中で書くのをやめても、あの子は自分の力で物語を続けていける。そうすれば物語を創作する権限をあの子に移せる。
物語の中のキャラクターがその物語を書
yeah,
く権
a
利を
god of their own
本
story.
当の意味で私の筆から離れて物語の外にいる人たち
I
と
mean,
同
yeah,
じ
technically
よ
become
う
a
に
free
自
will
分自身の人生を
person.
書けるようにな
What is
る
that
んだ。
それな
freedom people?
ら
I
魔
don't know
法
what
の限
freedom
界も
people
考え
again.
なくてい
What
い
am I
って
saying?
わけね。確かに天才的な答えよ。で
Uh,
も
what
リスクも大
you
きい。
didn't say
まず
that
彼
Alice
が
to
テイワ
us.
ットに行ってからも世界とのつながりを保つためにはあなたが残した物語が必要になる。創作権限を徐々に移行する中で世界とのつながりはどんどん弱まっていく。
Oh, okay, so that's why we
もしかした
do
ら
that
ど
all
こ
of
かの時点
the
で
book.
完全につながりを失ってしまうかも。
でも権限を彼に移してる間
Look
も
at the
彼は
what?
自
Why
分自身で
Kaya?
つなが
How
りを
did they
作れ
there?
る。
この方法はテイワットの秘密
What
の
is
根
that sound?
源に触れすぎているわ。あからさまな
Whoa,
ヒン
whoa,
トが
whoa.
すぐに上書きされて
This
しまう
metal
でしょ
tap
う
into
ね。
the money of Taifat's core secret. Okay, what do you know? Secret. Core secret. Any overheat you try to live will be erased in no time. What is core secret? What is Taifat? Alice, you know something about Taifat. Who are you?
彼らを導いてあげられるヒントを残すのは難しいかも。
でも私たちに
Why
は
we have something in the
物語
background there?
がある
I
で
don't
しょ。
know.
物語で
Oh yeah,
導い
so
て
yeah,
あげ
like I
ら
said,
れ
the
る。
book. That was actually why the book exists.
けどもしかしたら手持ちのインクを使い果たして望み通りの章にはたどり着けない
Oopsie,
まま
that's what happened
過去
currently.
の物語でさまようことになるかもしれない。それでも
Oopsie.
そうだとしても、私はあの子の可能性を信じたい。あの子が抱く未来への期待も、叶
Okay,
えたい
so we
願
have
いも、
infinite ink.
自分自身のためのインクになる。
Okay, so this
今に
is
もつ
something
き
we
そう
see
な
the player,
私
right?
のインクに縛られるんじゃな
Or
くてさ。
Durin, Albedo, Wanderer, Traveler, and Paimon listen to this conversation currently, or it's just the player, I don't know.
あいや
Ah, yeah.
あな
Ah,
た
yeah.
は私が知る中で世界一想像力にあふれたロマンチックな作家ね。
Romantic. You say something like another character.
こんなにロマンチックな考えのためなら
You didn't say the word
力を貸して
romantic
あげ
in
る。
the English. In Japanese, though.
ありがとう。
Tomoyo.
私の大事なドゥリン。どうすればいいかはもうわかるね。
Okay, so it is. Well, okay, so yeah, they are listening. I mean, Durin is actually, at least, I don't know about the other character.
そうだったんだ。
Yes, you have infinite ink, Durin. Just wish for it.
僕はお母さんの筆を受け継いでこの物語を続けるんだね。
どうしてためらうの？
僕がこの筆を受け取ったらお母さんはどうなってしまうの？
権限の
she
移行
died.
が完了したら、私は存在
I
のよ
mean,
りどこ
technically,
ろを
she
失う。
already died, her physical form.
少しずつ消えていくんじゃないかな。私は、いや、君の
Yeah,
お母
exactly.
さんは本当はずっと前に亡くなっているからね。私は魔法が生み出した意識でしかない。だからそんなに悲しまなくていいんだよ。
わかってるよ。お母さんがもうとっくに亡くなってることくらいわかってる。でも
The detail in
早
the
くにお母さんから離
lamp
れた子
is
供に
so
は
low.
悪い癖があるんだよ。いつもお母さんが残した絵本を手にして
So that's why you
まる
actually
でお母さんが
remind the
ま
force
だ
of
そこ
her.
にいるかのように振る舞うんだ。
ドゥリン、
でもこの世界に来てから仲間たちと一緒に大陸を渡り共に敵と戦った。ふと気づいたんだ。もうお母さんが物語を聞かせてくれるのを待ってるわけにはいかない。
Take the pain. I mean,
新しい使命ができたから
yeah,
これが大人になるって感覚なのかな。
growing up. Okay, this is a story of
たくさんの
adolescent.
友達が僕を待ってる。お母さんの用意してくれた絵本を手放す時が来たんだ。お母さん、僕大人になるよ。
Oh, the glow.
これ
So
を持っ
where
ていきな
is
さい。
Sage Witch? The title
もっ
of
と
this
早
arc.
く渡しておけばよかった。
Okay.
君はこの物語の誕生を見届け、未来に願いを託し、
Where is
祝福
solution?
を送った。そして
Gold. I
物
don't
語
see
に
gold
君自身
here.
の選択を書き留めた。今からは君がこの筆の持ち主だよ。ではこの物語を続けるためのもう一つの力、この物語を見届けるものよ。新たなページをめくり、この物語に心象を足してくれる？
Wait. So okay, so you're talking to us.
では
You, the other
この
pillar.
物語を続けるためのもう一つの力、
Is that
こ
why
の
my
物語を
blessing is special during
見
Simulanka?
届けるものよ。
Because I am the witness. I mean, isn't that why our character in Teyvat in the first place? We are a witness. I think that, who was saying that again? Deathsleep at the beginning of the story? I don't know. I remember Deathsleep say something like that in the Teyvat Free Veil Traveler trailer. I don't know, back then in YouTube. Leave. Where is... So, okay, so let's fast
突
forward.
然暗黒の力が襲ってき
I
ま
don't
した。
see... So, what Sage Witch have anything to do with Act
どうする
5? Maybe... Okay, I think I
残
know
念
why.
なが
Because Albedo,
ら魔
right?
法使いの書いた物語はここでおしまい。
Story Witch.
でもドゥリンが書く物語
Okay,
は
narrator change or
まだ
something.
始まったばかりだ。
But it doesn't still
彼はお母さん
answer
の
what...
思い出に入り込み、その筆を受け継ぎました。
So,
そ
what's
して
gonna happen next?
終わりかけた物語の新たな章
How
が
this
開かれたの
changing
です。
the fate of Durin? I don't know.
彼は自分を阻む運命に立ち向かうことを決意しました。
What you gonna do?
これ
Okay.
が最後の一歩のようだ。
Oh, this soundtrack. I remember this. This is the one where we actually in a castle in Simlanka.
運命に正面から立ち向かえる戦いなんてめったに味わえないね。
I remember this. Durin versus Abyss Durin, Toy Durin or whatever. Oh, Fate. Okay. Oh no, that's Durin. Yeah. This all began because of gold, by the way. Why did gold create Durin?
そん
In
な
the
運
first
命
place.
はもう存在しない。最後に残るのは
And why did
僕の
Anya
物語だ。
insist of naming her creation Durin? Maybe you should name him Darin or Duran. Then this whole thing doesn't need to happen. You know? I don't know. Anyway, I think I know why. Because of Anya doesn't want to see Durin, the real Durin, end up like that. So I guess that's the reason why in the first place she create mini Durin. What we do? Oh.
落ちろ。
Whoa. Heal. Oh, I have. Okay. I have heal.
ひどいよ。任せて。運命の変わり目。よっ。はっと。
君じゃ回避できない。僕が地上から引き離す。
Okay, one Doro. Okay, I'm staged still. Oh, the pen. What are you gonna do? Use element.
最後に残るのは僕の物語だ。
Albedo, help! Your help now. Oh, I need to.
気をつけて。物語は始まったばかりだよ。
Heal. I need to heal. Where's the heal? I remember.
今回の攻撃に仕
Yeah,
方はない
thank。Albedo, your help.
僕が防ごう。
This is not you. If only this your skill, Albedo. Ultimate shield. Oh,
落ちあなたの物語の中でドゥリンは
she's not done talking. Umme, got the heart.
ありがとうお母さん。ドゥリンは暗黒の力に勝ち
So basically, this means that he controlled the abyss. That was say. That's what
彼の
means.
物語はまだまだ続く。
Yes, obviously we will see a Draco Rubedo Chapter 2 in the future, if it exists. Mada. It's more than an hour, but I mean it's probably the last episode, so I just do an extra here.
みんな
We
大
still
丈夫
didn't see any 3D animation or 2D animation cutscene or something. Where is?
大丈夫だ。
Usually exists in one at least once every story quest. Okay, so we are watching. Wait. Oh, so the outfit is actually after. Okay, so that's the story behind the outfit. We got the outfit for free, by the way, but then I don't have Durin, so it's just like any other. No, I got every single 4-star outfit except Visual, because during the second Golden Apple Archipelago I'm busy. That was anyway.
確かに前と少し違う気
Okay,
が
so
する。
will Durin have this outfit during next Archon quest? We'll see. Okay, the heart also changed. Wait, yeah, it is changed. The symbol on the heart changed. I mean, we know that the head a bit different, but I don't remember. I don't know at the time if the heart symbol on his chest also changed.
みんなに改めてお礼を言わないと。みんなの助けがなかったらここまで来れなか
Where's
った
the
かもしれな
actual?
い。
Can we have the book? Can we always check the book
間接
in my
的にしか
inventory?
手伝えなかったのが心残りだな。
So, okay.
運命とやらにビンタを食らわすチャンスだったのに。
I don't
実に
think this
残
is
念だ。
the end. Where I still. Did we answer how and why our character didn't have anything to do with the story? Like, unlike Wanderer and Albedo? Technically we did, I think. And what about Sage Witch? I don't see Sage Witch in Act 5. And Act 6 is really short, I don't know.
うん。
Let's see.
でも君もいつかきっと見つけられる。
何の話だ？
Yes, hear what?
何って運命にビンタをお見舞いするチャンスのことだよ。
Okay, I'm talking about Wanderer anyway.
そうかもね。
ちょっと失礼。
Yeah, about the Durin heart, abyssal power is still there. I mean, it is still there technically.
体内にあるアビスの力が安定状態に戻った。奇妙な症状も完全に消えたね。
But until when? Oh, look at that! I just realized it. I remember saying this, that Nicole eyes is kind of similar to Albedo eyes.
ただ、
So I
こ
assume
の最後のステップは
Nicole, the angel,
何
the
を意味
body
して
that
いたんだ
Nicole
ろうね。
currently have is actually
錬
created
金
by
術以外
gold
に
or
ドリン
something.
の体に作用
I
す
don't
る
know.
規則があるなんて。
Basically made by alchemy, just like Albedo, because they has three things. There's a three circle in the pupil of Albedo eyes, which is similar to Nicole. I'm gonna check that again when we see Nicole. Oh, I don't really listen to what Albedo said.
ただ、この最後のステップは何を意味していたんだろうね。
Oh,
錬金術以外にドゥリンの体に作用する規則があるなんて。
the magic. Alice, who are you, Alice? Yeah, what? This is more than Durin story.
終わりよければ全てよし。
Okay.
じゃないのかい？無事に解決したことだし、 僕はこれで失礼するよ。
The red herring, the red tape. What is red tape? Wanderer? You forgot to mention that.
もう行くの？
A party.
人間の習わしではこれからお祝いがあるはずだよ。
お祝いそんな場面に僕は不釣り合いだ。困ったことがあったら僕のところに来ればいい。友達だと思うんならね。
Okay, friend, huh? You say that. I don't think Wanderer ever said the word friend before.
確かに今はドゥリンをお祝いするべきだね。学術的な議論はふさわしくない。
I want to know, actually. Albedo, come on, tell us. Okay. Who is Alice? Who is the
気にし
witches?
ないで。
Why they exist?
魔女のおばさんたちが何をしたのか詳しく話してあげたいところだけど、どこからどう話せばいい
This
の
is weird.
か。
The Japanese say Durin talking about the other Heijen circle in Japanese, by the way.
気にしないで。魔女のおばさんたちが何をしたのか詳しく話してあげたいところだけ
Yeah, so
ど、
basically he was curious about what the other witches was talking about. I mean, anyway.
大丈夫。また機会は来るよ。君の物語は
It's only
まだ
just
まだ終わら
begun.
ないんだろ？
So where the
うん。
cuts? I don't see a cutscene.
それじゃあ旅人パイモン、またね。今日はとても特別な体験ができた。記録を整理しておくよ。
I mean, let's go back together. I'm gonna go back to Nod-Krai again together, and then you know. Why we need to? Okay, okay. Where are you going?
いよいよお祝いだな。あれ
Aha, it's finally the cutscene. Is it Alice? Tito.
無事任務をクリアできたみたいね。おめでとう。約束通り本を返してね。
Whoa. I want to have the book in my inventory
ク
as
リ
a
アした瞬
memento.
間に出てくるなんてな。まあもともとそう言ってたか。
So why you gonna tell?
身だしなみを整えるのも人付き合い
Yay!
には
This is
欠
the
かせな
first
いことなん
skin
でしょ？
that I don't have the character of. That I got for free, basically. See the solution. Huh? They state the title. Solution. Are we finally gonna see gold? Solution of fate. Interesting title. Oh, we actually in the area. Solution of fate. Is it a chemical solution or a solution? Oh, is it Alice? I just cutscene. Okay, Alice. Why?
執筆者さんに物語を見届けた
So I am
旅
the
人さん。
witness, and then
久しぶりね。
Durin is the writer. That's why we. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, that's I guess the reason why we are not part of the story.
今そうやって聞くと旅人に対して最初から特別な何かを用意してたように聞こえるぞ。
Yeah, it said witness. Who is Paimon then? If Paimon nothing, nobody.
もちろんよ。物語を続けるには物語を書
Okay,
い
makes
た
sense.
人だけじゃなくて物語を読んでくれる人も必
Your
要なの。
magic.
それが揃ってこその魔法だもの。
What are you talking about with your? I'm gonna check my. Okay, look at that. The battery is still alive. It's almost 2 hours. I should probably stop 30 minutes ago, but
旅人は
お
身分が特殊だから
Fenty?
見届けるものとしての役割を与えたの。
Yep, I'm special. I don't affected by the ley line. Makes sense. Fenty, hello?
こんな人ってそうそういないわ。
I mean, Barbatos.
私が自分で登場しちゃおうかなとまで考えたんだから。
That interesting. You are considered. Are you also a descender? Then I don't know who. Wait a minute. I changed my mind. Look at Alice's eyes. It's actually similar to Albedo as well. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Never mind. Forget what I said about Nicole. I mean, look at Alice. She has that people the thing, the green and white. Actually, Albedo has 3, but Alice has 2. If Nicole has 3, that means it's actually similar to Albedo, more than Alice. If she has 2, then this has nothing to do with Nicole body being made by gold. Let's see.
まあ、面白い物語を楽しめたのは良かったんじゃない？
This is the first time we see Alice and Fenty interact, by the way, in the story, at least on screen.
なんで銀融野郎もここにいるんだ？
It's Tarot.
魔女界がモンドでこんなに波乱に満ちた実験をしてるとなると、風神の僕も放っておけないからね。
Okay, makes sense. I mean, yeah.
迷惑をかけてごめんなさい、バルバトス様。
気にしなくていいのよ。風神様も楽しそうだし。さて、約束通り、
Oh, what?
完成品を見せてもらっていいかしら。
What? Wait, the
どう
book.
ぞ。
The book. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, the book.
最初からいろいろ計画はしてたけど、いざ始まると予想外なところもたくさんあった。
Who's Clay? Alice?
まさかレインドットの代わりにその子供が錬金術の部分を完遂してくれるなんてね。アルベドちゃんが頼ってきてくれた時は
Oh,
驚
you're
いちゃ
talking
った。
about the event in, yeah, 508 or something. No, I think it's not 508 actually. 508 is actually the summer event. So I think it's 507.
みんながここにいたらいろいろお話できたんだけど。
Yes, I want to see the other Hasian circle, the one who's still alive. What happened to Octavia, the Wonder Witch?
わしならいるけどね。
What the?
返事をしなかったのはあの鈍色のやつだろ。
Marvelot? The one who is busy stuffing her face over there. Who? Nicole? I don't think Gold here.
バービー、ずいぶん前に連絡したのに遅か
I
った
need
じゃ
I
ない。
should to check how many T are here.
ほら、もう少しこっちに来て顔を見せてみな。
Okay, so this proof that the Barbelot we saw in the Act 4 is not actually Barbelot.
おばさん。うん。
やはりこの子の運命は星々の
Really?
中に映し出されていない。アンヤはとんでもないことを成し遂げたね。
What about Forina and Focolor? What did you say again? I didn't, this
わしならいるけどね。返事をしなかったのはあの鈍色の
who
や
is
つだろ。
her? Who are you talking to? Nicole? I don't think Nicole present at the time, so is it Gold? Let's see.
それってどういう意味？
お前はとても幸運だということさ。
Convenient.
それって。
Oh, we see. Okay, so look at that. We have 1, 2, 3 T. I mean, except beside Alice over there. So who are the other 2 witches in this location currently beside Barbelot? One of them probably Nicole, maybe. Or maybe we see Octavia, maybe, I don't know. Because the location they sit is different than the one in the story. Alice was over there. Barbelot is actually in the other side, but this one over here. If this is the case, then this one over here is actually Gold. This is Gold. And this one we never seen. Either Nicole or the one that I keep talking about, Octavia. Let's see. Okay, you keep doing that. Come on, Robert. You always do this every single
物
time.
語の中でもこういうくだりがあったよな。
Yeah, exactly, Paimon.
ドゥリンちゃん、この後何か
What
計
did
画はある
Fenty
のかしら？
gonna do, by the way?
この
Fenty
物語
just
の続きが楽しみよ。
move to other location. Yeah, how did they don't know about Anya? I mean, Forina and Vocolor thing?
たくさんあってどこから話せばいいかわからないよ。
Are you sure this is over? I don't think.
それなら
Oh, that's where you're
最
gonna
近
go.
のあの心残りから解決するのはどうかな？
Recent regret? What? Are you?
デュリンに何をさせに行ったんだ？
Ah, you wanna talk with the Valin? I think that's what happened. The Valin. What about the two other witches? I see the
ずっ
tea.
と前に叶えるべきだった願いを実現してもらいに行っただけだよ。
Okay, Durin talking with the Valin. Is that? Anyway, let's go before we continue. This basically the teacup is counting the witch that's still part of the Harrier Circle or something. We have Alice over here, Barbelot here. We have one of them probably Nicole, and the other one who either Gold or Octavia, because I know Jay also died along with Anya as well in the past. We don't know where Octavia is. We know where Gold is, but is she still part of Hexen Circle? We don't know. Anyway,
最後にもう一度感謝するよ
what the
アリス。
M? The vanishing magical. You still in the book?
残りの時間はあ
Okay.
とどれくらい？
これが最後の時間だと思う。友人と
Okay.
別れを言って、
Does that mean we're gonna
ちょうどよ
see
かった。
other character talking? Another cup?
自分の友達ともう一度永遠の別れを告げるみたいでとても辛い気分よ。
Okay, Alice.
どう返したらいいかわからないよ。私が残した文字の中では、君はいつも
Merry
楽し
Witch.
そうな姿をしてるのに、
Yeah, the Merry Witch.
愉快な魔法
Oh,
使い、
so the
なんて
title, the dub,
肩書
was
きまで
actually
用意
made
してあ
by
げたんだ
Anya.
よ。
No wonder Anya's memory of gold is actually very positive. The sage witch. Sage, which means someone very knowledgeable. But she doesn't know what happened with her own daughter.
そんなこと言われてもあなたの物語が私をこんなに悲しくさせたんでしょう。
Okay, interesting. What do you don't know anything about? Are you Alice? I mean, are you Klee from the future or from the I don't know.
私に別れを言う以外にあの子に何かメッセージを残しておかなくていいの？この本は最終的にあの子に渡して続きを書かせるんでしょ？
Technically,
それなら
she just talked
こ
with
の本に
Durin in
メッ
the
セージを
story before
残しておくの
giving
はど
him the
う？
pen. I mean the coil. I don't know.
私がわざわざ筆を取るまでもないよ。
I mean,
あの子の母親がとっくにメッセージを残していたからね。代わりに伝えておくよ。
can I have you? I mean the book in my inventory so I can visit all the arc anytime I want. Okay, finally, cutscene.
ルリン、これは私からの
So that's
最後の言葉。
that how Anya look like?
物語のキャラクターはみんな私の子供のようなものだった。
Okay, we see different
だ
creation.
から
Okay.
その子たち全員に母の愛を与えようとしたの。
Narrative.
君はその中で最も特別な存在。この世界の運命に挑み、私の物語に最も完璧な脚注を残してくれるのは君だけだから。私の筆から離れ、私がたどり着けない
You
未
have
来に迎え
clipper
る
as
の
your
も
hair clip.
君だけ。
Interesting choice.
それでも
No, it's
飛んでいき
your
なさい。
face is a
我が子
pepper.
よ。
What pepper face?
海へ流れる川のように、太陽を追いかける風のように、未知の地で冒険の 道を切り開きなさい。宝石のように美しい大きな
By the way,
竜
the
に
ratio
出会っ
is
たら
actually 16 by
大
9,
胆に誘
but
って
the
踊
font
ろう。
20 by 9, which is funny.
君はもう一人じゃない。君の誕生はこの世界に認められたんだから。ためらう必要なんてない。叶えたい願いがたくさんあるんでしょ。
And bird, interesting.
長い長い旅路を歩むことになるよ。歌声も草花もみんな君のインクとなる。どうか私の筆を受け継いでこの物語を書き続けて。
See, okay, the Valin, yeah, exactly that's what Durin did. Okay, we see Octavia. Okay, that's all. Like, interesting. The magic known as storytelling. Oh, we actually get the book. Ah, yes. What did we see? The magic book left by M was ultimately be handed over to Durin. No, it's my book now, allowing him to continue writing the story. Alice created a replica of. Oh, okay, so it's a replica. After all, as a witness to this tale, you deserve a keepsake. Of course, this replica lack any magical property, but it is. Can I actually go inside or if you?
昔々人
The prophecy. Can we enter? No.
幼い竜は
Okay, so we only have the
竜
2D
の子は
thing.
風の導き
I see. I mean,
突然暗黒の
better, I guess. So we cannot go back to the location. I'm gonna check. Oh, Ali's still there. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna talk to. Oh, also plenty. Okay, it's not done yet.
手をつなぎましょう。
No, I cannot do that. Plenty, can I do? My hand is too. But yeah, what I'm gonna say again? I forgot to check. I'm gonna check my video. What did Alice say about the second strongest spell? I think that was in Act 2. Anyway, let's go talk to Alice before she disappear forever, at least for this patch. So she was not part of the reveal character in the future, unless. So there one character they only saw in the as a shadow in the reveal at the end of the live stream in Luna 4. Is that Alice or someone else? We don't know. One thing for sure, Nicole playable, which means I think Alice will be playable as well, but I don't know when. Let's go talk to Alice.
さっき渡したのはあの魔法の本の複製版よ。物語を見届けたものとして記念に持っておいてちょうだい。
Yes.
もちろんこのレプリカに魔法は宿ってないわ。でもハイライトは漏れなく収めてあるから。
Okay, that's all interesting. What about you, Bartelot? You gonna talk about Istarot? Are you looking at okay, you're looking at the thing. Interesting choice.
ドゥリンとトワリンがモンドの空に同時に現れた。まさかこんな文章を素敵な物語として受け取れる日が来るなんてね。
Playable the Fallen? Question mark? No? Okay. Is that look at over there? Isn't that the Adeptus location in Liyue? Here, at the top of Nefer horn thing. Anyway, that's all. So in all, the whole 5 arc technically kinda like retelling the story of Durin for those who doesn't do or does not play the game during Simulanka. At least part 1, part 2, and part 3. Part 4, however, it's something that technically happened. No, it's actually still before. It was just before basically during the event at the end of Simulanka. That's Act 4, which is when Mini Durin come into Teyvat, because with the help, I mean, that following Wanderer thing. And Act 5, technically the event in the Archon quest, which was now I know which it was 5.7, right? So it should be this one, chapter interlude. Yeah, it is. Wait, what is this? It's a chapter after. Oh no, this is it's not 5.7, it's 5.6. I think this is 5.7, 5.6, or maybe 5.5, 5.7. I don't know. Basically, I don't remember. I believe they're gonna change this similar to Star Rail, by the way. Let's see how it's gonna look like after the update. But yeah, overall, I give the story, since it's mostly a recap, I give it 7.9. Because no, I know it's not 8 yet, because most of the recap, at least for me, I already seen most of the Durin story. The only new thing that I learned from this whole thing is actually the witch stuff, I think. Okay, speaking of a spoiler, remember I said when I check about the book, right? It said that the book was spoiled by this story, but then story just finished, and I didn't have a confirmation of who create each chapter. So why did in the wiki, Genshin wiki, about the Little Witch and the Undying Fire, when in the top here, I opened this on the other phone. It said here author, if you check the book, Alice volume 1, volume 7 partially, Babelot volume 2, Reading Doctor volume 3. Oh, it's not J.
物事を観察すると
It's
きは
Ivanovna volume 4. Wait,
人は見たいもの
I
だ
was
けを見
wrong.
る癖がある
So volume 4 is
大
actually
事
the
なのは
one
自分を過
that
信
was
しないことだ
talking about Saritsa. No, it's not. Okay, before we done, I'm gonna remind myself again about the book. And volume 5, the shortest one, is actually Nicole. I guess that makes sense, because Nicole technically didn't talk through normal mean. So I was wrong there. See, what? Chapter 4 again? I mean, volume 4? Volume 4 was about the continuation from it. Okay. Interesting. About politics. So Ivanovna interest in politics and interesting. And of course, Octavia was the one who made the one about Octavia. And volume 7 is both Alice and Anya. And during that part, if they are a footnote, if you click the footnote, it will take to one and a second footnote. Basically, it say that the reference come from Durin character story. Oh, Durin character story. I don't have Durin, so I cannot. But then again, the number 2 footnote is from the Mother Last Wish. Basically, the Mother Last Wish. Let's check the Mother Last Wish. If you go check the here and then go here, we should probably have Durin now. It's 2 hours, double the time. Well, sure, I guess. Wait, where's Durin? Durin, hello? Are you in the beginning? Over here. Why are you in the... Interesting. The order is based on the location, I guess. It's not... Okay, so that's why... So, the Mother Last Wish is the first one. So, during this arc, we actually... Wait, isn't this the one with Lisa? I don't remember we talking about. I need to check again my first episode, I guess. So in this part of the story, they explain about the undying fire. Apparently, the book about who created. But yeah, see, yeah, how to obtain? It is in Imaginarium Theater. I was right. Anyway, that's all I wanna see about the book, because the inside of the book was still the same. Anyway, that's all for this story. I still give it 7.9 because most of it still something that I already know. The new thing is about witches, which I interested about, especially Octavia, the Wonder Witch. Someone I never heard. The first time I heard the name is actually, I mean, at least for my I forgot about her name before, maybe during witch introduction back then in the witch event so long ago. They're talking about every single witch name, but I forgot. So the first time I actually heard her name was when Klee mentioned her during the marathon event, cross-continental country, the one with Vanessa and basically this patch event is what I'm saying. Luna 3. So yeah, I want to see Octavia still alive. Probably we're gonna see her in the future because just like Nicole and Barbelot, it was mentioned by Alice. I mean by Clay. So I don't know about Gold. If you didn't see Gold, even though the title was about her, which technically Albedo the one who did as a replacement for Gold, I guess. Either way, I still have one more thing to do in in this version, which is this witchcraft, witch homework. So now I will do this tomorrow, the last few days before update. This is funny. Anyway, that's all for this video. Until next time, bye.